Hello, very warm welcome, and in today's video we're going to talk Lewis Hamilton. And yeah, a cry and a plea ahead of the 2022 season. Now, we all know what happened in 2021, but this video I'm saying to Lewis Hamilton. Now, I never thought I'd be saying this about a guy who I started supporting him because he was aggressive, very attacking driver. But my cry and plea to Lewis Hamilton is if he wants to win the World Championship in 2022, and I fully believe he will, and he'll come out fighting, fired up, he's got to be more aggressive in wheel-to-wheel combat. It's as simple as that. Yeah, he needs to step it up big time against Max in particular. Now, we don't know who's going to dominate. Obviously, testing, everyone's not going to show their hand, but we're going to predict Mercedes and Red Bull will be in the mix. And yeah, Lewis has to be more aggressive. He's got to get his elbows out against Max, because I say it how I see it. Max, at times, last season, bullied Lewis on track. Now, that's a tough one to swallow, but it is facts. Imola, fine example. Max just nerfed Lewis wide. Spain, exactly the same. Yeah, and there was more that I can't think of off the top of my head, but Imola and Spain stand out. There was another one somewhere. Yeah, Brazil was another one. Just nerfed him out wide. Lewis has got to be more aggressive. Give it back to him. You're just letting him push you wide every time. Give it back to him. Give him a bit of shove wide. Yeah, you know what I mean? Not that I hate Max, but you know, Max is giving it out. Give it him back. You know what I mean? Now, in this situation, I think Saudi was a fine example. Lewis was a lot smarter and ended up winning the race. So in that aspect, Lewis he's switched on. He's like played the long game. He won the race, but he's got to give something back to Max, because at the minute, and the evidence is there to see, Max is getting the edge on Lewis in wheel-to-wheel combat, and it's got to stop. Lewis has got to give it back to him. Yeah, he's got to get his elbows out as Lewis and give it back to him, because, like I say, Imola, Spain, you look at Silverstone, Monza, like, Lewis is coming off. Look at Imola, came off worse. Spain came off worse. Italy, both of them came off worse. Silverstone, he actually got away with it. Yeah, Brazil, he came off worse, but then, of course, overtook him. Saudi was fucking crazy. And Abu Dhabi, again, Abu Dhabi. Lewis left the door open on lap 1. Max sent it down. Lewis cut the corner, didn't get a penalty. And then the last lap, left the door open. Yeah, I just want to see a bit of more aggression by Lewis. If he's going to win the championship, and it's going to be a tight championship like 21, he's got to be more aggressive in wheel-to-wheel racing with Max. And he's got to start giving Max some that Max keeps giving to Lewis. Like, he's got to. For me, Lewis, I never thought I'd be saying the day Lewis needs to step up his aggression. He has to be more aggressive in wheel-to-wheel combat with Max. Because Max, you know what's happening. You leave the door open, he's sending it, he's coming through. So, get defending the inside line. Don't make it so easy for him. And if you just letting him push you wide every time. This is what Lewis used to do to Nico, and now Max is doing it to Lewis all the time. Lewis has got to step up his aggression. If it's a tight championship, wheel to wheel, him and Max, he's got to step up his aggression if he wants to be champion. It's simple as that. Now Lewis could come out fighting and very angry and dominate this championship. But yeah, in wheel-to-wheel combat, I want to see that aggressive. I started supporting him. He was exciting, he was British, he was the next up-and-coming thing, and he was aggressive. His overtaking was fantastic. Yeah. This has been a video I've wanted to cover because, yeah, in wheel-to-wheel combat, Max is getting the edge. Lewis has got to step up that aggression. Comment down below your thoughts. Surely it's not just me who's thinking this. I'm watching it and I'm seeing time and time again Max coming out on top in these wheel-to-wheel combats, and I'm not liking it. Lewis, my message, give it back. Give it back, because if you just allow Max a gap, he's going for it. Like Bahrain 2014 is a prime example, right? Lewis bullied Nico Rosberg. Rosberg tried to go wide every time at turn 4. Lewis just edged him out. And Rosberg kept doing it like a little mouse chasing a cheese, just kept going for the same and push him out. And then Nico realised that he was getting bullied on track, so he started giving it back. And that is what Lewis needs to do this season with Max, in my opinion. Comment down below your thoughts. And like I say, I'm a Lewis fan, but I'm an honest fan. And yeah, look out for testing later today. And again, if you want to join the group, make sure to message me. It's great, the group. Honestly, you've got to join it. It's fantastic. And the people in the group will tell you. It's brilliant.